Okay, on this episode of Coyote Grille Fantasy Football, everything is done. It's over. The league is done. Thank God. I'm not your commissioner anymore. This is going to be a fairly quick episode because we don't really have much to talk about, but it will be more of an end of the season kind of where we're at kind of thing. So, by myself tonight, unfortunately. Won't be the first time in my life. But we'll give Austin a call, but Austin is out of town. So, yep, here is episode 22, I think.
Number one. Whoa.
Thought I was alone.
That just happened.
I got you.
Come on.
This is a very bittersweet episode. Yeah. I just wanted you guys to look at him. Look at him.
First place. Come on.
Look at him.
Come on. We knew it was a fluke, but it happened.
You heard the words. We knew it was a fluke. You heard it on camera.
It happened.
It was a fluke.
That's the highest my team has scored all year.
Both weeks, the highest he's scored both weeks. Should not have beaten me. That's for sure. Should not have beaten Danny. That is for sure.
But I beat both you guys, and I'm the champion. Let's go, baby.
Do you need to send me your ring size?
I do. Like a 3.
That's really small.
That
That is very, very small. Small hands. You know what they say about small hands?
Championship.
All right. We don't really have a fastest 3 minutes because I don't know how Connor would do it.
No.
I don't think Connor would do well, honestly.
No.
Hold up, Connor. Just to double check. Give me a
What? What?
oh Lord.
Damn, I gotta work on that.
So how's it feel?
You know, it feels good. It feels good just because I got shit talked in the group chat, and I shit talked a lot this year, but I finally backed it up. You know?
Okay, but you didn't back up anything. You just admitted it was a fluke.
But my team backed it up. Stat-wise, fluke. Performance-wise, championship. You know, Danny was a worthy component. Danny, great championship. I would have liked to see Chet in the championship. He talked so much.
Chet would have won, right?
He talked so much smack to me, and you know, I wish he could have performed a little better to give me the championship. But Danny was the better team. We all know that. So, yeah, man, I'm pretty hyped about it.
It's pretty upsetting that was the championship game. I was really hoping it'd be me and Chet. I still think me and Chet would have been better, but talk about a last second fucking win.
Yeah.
What was going on in your head when Jacoby Brissett gets on the field and throws like 3 picks?
When Jacoby Brissett goes on and has a nice 2.6 points at halftime, and then Drew Brees
needing 5 points.
Watching Drew Brees throw 27 for 28 and watching Jacoby Brissett do the exact opposite of that was ridiculous. Didn't throw a touchdown. It was a horrible start. I got some very bad advice from some outside sources to start certain people that I shouldn't have. Did I sit Devontae Parker? Big mistake.
You don't know.
He scored 19.
You don't know.
Also, Todd Gurley's the MVP because that dude won me fantasy. That game, not in overall. That dude was pretty ass. Horrible pick.
Very VVV bad pick. I was right though when I said, okay, duck though. I wanted you to win immediately.
So the mindset. Me and Tony are watching the games. Todd Gurley scores that garbage touchdown. He's like, "Start duck, just win tonight. Start duck." I was like, I don't know. He's like, well, he could throw some picks, fuck the whole thing up. And Decide not to start him. Dude scored 4.6 points. I literally was on waivers about to claim this dude, and I almost played him, and I would have cried, dude. I almost cried here when I was watching the game when Brissett threw like, oh my god, dude, that was ridiculous.
Dude, Danny was projected 150 points at one point.
Yeah, no, dude. After
B-dubs.
yeah, B-dubs. When James White scores that touchdown at 1:15, and I'm just sitting there just like, it's over. But little did you know, Aaron Jones, Zeke, and Grille put on for the boys. But
it was definitely a memorable fucking game.
I think it was a great championship. It was a quality championship. No one stole it. We both scored high points. We both scored very high points.
It was a great game.
Yeah, it was a great season. It was a great season.
This season was fucking tough.
It was a lot of fun. It was
on the commissioner, it was very tough. Very tough.
No one's talked about Randy blowing his 2-game lead to get knocked out of the playoffs. I mean, just absolute.
Yeesh. Awkward.
A little awkward, but I mean, it was a competitive season. It was very Chet sneaking in. We had that dude. You guys had him last place in your power rankings at one point in the season.
Yes.
In the playoffs, almost beat Danny. Outscored both of us that week.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It was a hell of a season. As I said, did I say the last episode? I think was the worst week of my life. All the bad news I got on top of the thing.
Episode.
That one sucked because also at the end of that episode, an hour after, Tony Rendon is gone forever.
Tony Two Bags.
And again, it just poured salt on the wound of having a shit week. In a way, I was very happy that Connor won, even though I picked Danny to win, in which I lost. I lost to fucking Austin.
You lost the fathead bet.
Yep.
You were up all year.
I was up by 5.
Wait, going into that?
No, I was up by 3 going into last week.
But he picked me for the championship, which is a 3-point swing. Dang. All right, so we had a.
So he gets to pick.
A little.
Now, but here's the thing. Here's what he said. He has to pay for the fathead and has to stay in my room for a year.
Fathead of his choosing.
His choosing. But oh god, I was just thinking of all the things that he could fucking do. But at the same time, he is broke as shit and owes me over $160. So I don't see him buying a fathead anytime soon.
I'll make sure he gets on.
I think
if he just put a fathead of Vit with the hat, golden.
I like this hat. It's a good hat.
You have to look at that for a week.
It's a good. I don't know if I'm wearing it right, but it's a good hat.
No, you are. But if you unclip this guy up top, it gets.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking.
I was in Russia. Now I'm going skiing.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot though. I really want to take this off, but
your hat hair is ridiculous.
Yeah, my hat hair is pretty bad. I didn't put any product in.
Okay, so what are we discussing?
So all right, so Connor has to be in this ceremony. So let's talk a little bit about the ceremony.
Okay.
And about what Jamie has to do. Connor has to be in the ceremony, right? He's the champ. He's got to be there. The ring will be there. Hopefully, the new plaque on the trophy will be there.
My speech.
His speech, the passing of the trophy. Joe is literally going to pass the trophy on to Connor.
I'm excited. Joe's a great champion, and I think that's going to be a nice moment.
Hey, it could be just like the Madden curse. This could be the champ curse. You may not make the playoffs next year.
It might just me and Joe that win it for the next 20 years when we're all doing this. We don't know.
We'll see.
I got to draft better next year.
Yeah, you do. Both of you have to draft fucking better next year.
And we're not worried.
So Joe has to be there as well because he's got to pass the trophy. Do you have a spot for the trophy yet?
Oh yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah. Literally in my apartment. I already cleared out a space.
Fucking asshole. Okay. Well. So Joe's got to be there. So we got to schedule it to where everyone can be there all at once. Which I need to get to Joe and Austin about.
We're thinking what? 10? 11,
yeah. 12? So you go back.
You go back to 12th.
The 12th. Night. Okay. So we'll. What?
Nighttime.
Oh, they said the 9th. That was
no. 12th.
All right. So anytime hopefully around the 10th. The 10th or before would be ideal. I know Austin probably won't be back until like the second week of January or something. Austin's co-hosting, so we can figure out a.
I can also probably come back that first weekend if needed.
Okay. All right.
Because it's the first week of school.
All right. Well, like I said, we just need the GMU people to get back to me. Jamie is not going to do her punishment yet until after the ceremony, or she can do it beforehand. Really up to her.
So we decide she can do the Denny's.
She's going to do Denny's unlimited
Less
pancakes.
Yeah.
So just she's being a real trooper about this. Hats off to Jamie. Good job. Way to be a good loser.
Very classy.
Very good loser. I love that. I love that. Definitely.
Bold prediction for next year: Jamie makes playoffs.
Okay, no, but not going to happen. But there is a rule that has been talked about. That
Chad came last year, playoffs. Jamie comes last this year, playoffs. Direct correlation.
Okay, all right. Then you don't make the playoffs next year. That's what you're saying.
Fuck.
All right. Well, so. There is a rule that me and Austin were floating around out there where last place this year gets first pick next year. Champ gets the last pick. So snake draft. Oh. We're thinking about doing it that way. We'll give it to you guys, the people. The only problem I have with that
I'm down if we just don't do it where a dog picks a tennis ball of the names. Because that was, if someone did that, say someone decided to do that, that'd be a horrible idea.
It was a great idea.
That dog didn't even know what a tennis ball was.
That dog fucking loved the tennis balls.
That was painful to watch.
It was annoying as shit the number of times we had to redo that fucking thing. And I ended up getting 10. Every single time we practice, I got number 1.
Hey, I got 9th and I was the champ.
I don't want to hear it. Anyways, so that's where the issue comes in, is if we do pass that rule, the 10th pick is actually not bad at all. I got 10th, and Champ turned out to be very, very well for me.
What pick did you get year before?
Year before I want to say it was like 5 or 6.
Yeah. It's just how you manage your draft.
I mean,
this year, what was it, Saquon first pick this year?
Yeah. Saquon, McCaffrey, Kamara.
Saquon, garbage.
Yeah, bad pick. Kamara, bad pick.
Bad pick. First 3, yeah. David Johnson, 4th.
Bad pick. Le'Veon Bell was like 6 or 7. Bad pick.
Devontae Adams.
Bad pick. Yeah, so it was definitely, you got to know. You just got to know. Dalvin Cook, good pick. Joe Mixon, bad pick.
Antonio Brown.
Bad pick. Who got Joe Mixon and Antonio Brown? Tom.
Bad draft.
He had so many fucking picks, and he just bombed. Oh my god.
We'll say Joe Mixon AB back to back.
God, I mean, I feel for him. I really do feel for him.
And not coming last, GM skills.
He also drafted Keenan Allen, and I'm sorry, but if you're a fantasy football player, you know to stay the fuck away from Keenan Allen in the first or second round. But hey, you know what? Whatever.
Yeah.
So, I'm forgetting a lot of these, and we'll think of more, but these are so far the ones that will be in, so the mini trophies that we hand out, which I'm sure I have to get more of because people lost theirs.
I never got mine.
So it was,
I have it somewhere.
Yeah, do you?
Best pick, right?
Fucking asshole. So yeah, yeah, that's another thing. You gotta get best pick, worst pick. Ooh,
mine was best pick. Mine wasn't on there.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I forgot a lot of these. Yeah. Best pick, worst pick, best team name. Worst team name, I think it's pretty clear that Tom's just kind of sucked.
What was this?
Pittsburgh Feelers the whole time. Just not original,
a little bit, I was like, oh, it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
my first thought
I was like,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then his logo was boobs for the Steelers thing.
That was kind of.
Anyways, but so we have a few trophies we're gonna hand out. So me and Austin and possibly Champ will be consolidating on who gets what. Worst GM is probably the one that's gonna be very, very epic because it can go to anyone really.
but we just don't know. So just to recap, the place it's going to be held at. So the ceremony will be held at Austin's. Austin said it's okay, and if Austin is going to go back on what he says, because he does that a lot, we'll go with Joe because Joe said it's okay. And I know Joe is going to come back and say,
So we got two venues.
So we have two venues possibly, but it won't be the Yodi. So since
I don't think half of us want to go back.
I don't think Randy wants to go back there. That is for sure.
Something about money. I don't know. I can't remember. That's just off the top of my head. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Something about the new manager being just a fucking bitch.
Something an owner named Todd. I can't remember. Let's just move on.
By the way, great Christmas party.
Oh my lord, that sucked. God, dude, that was bad.
One thing we don't know much. Me and Connor don't know much, right? We're very humble. But one thing we do know, there will not be a Coyote Grille Christmas party next year.
No.
That is a fact and a half. Like that thing is. Don't rely on it. Yeah, that's for sure.
It was fun, free booze, free Christmas cookies, but
right.
There was about 8 people that I knew. There was about 4 people I knew there, and one of them was Todd.
and the other one was
just a bunch of drunk customers who I remember that I just didn't. So yeah.
Just a little heads up. Connor doesn't like David Barty. That's so messed up.
Sue me.
I will. He's a saint. He's the homie. So we're
ending. I have a question for you.
All right, let's hear it.
You've been talking a lot about I don't want to be commish. I don't want to be commish. Are you resigning from commish? Are you saying you're running for next year?
Here's the thing.
Because I personally am on board with Tony as commish.
Here's the thing. No one can put in as much effort as I do.
That's what I'm saying.
So if I don't do it, this league is going to go to shit, and that's the last thing I want.
Yeah. So you're running. You're running for commish. 2020? 2020 commish.
Yes.
Yes, you heard it here first. Tony's running 2020 commish. I'm on board. If anyone says anything otherwise, text the group. But I like Tony as commish. It keeps it interesting. It keeps it fun. A lot of debates, a lot of drama. Let's go.
A lot of fucking drama. Oh, we've come a long way, huh?
We have.
Who would have thought we'd been here, huh? Not me. All right, so we'll give you details in the group message about when this thing's going to start. Connor, congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You will receive your money eventually. Long story, I had to use the money for my truck.
It's all good. We got the payment plan worked out.
Another reason why I was kind of happy Connor won, because the last thing I wanted to do was explain that to Danny.
I own Tony for like the next month. It's awesome.
Just about.
That's my hat. He has bad hat hair. Good season, everybody. Thanks for trying to play. You're champ. Tony, thanks for all the videos and everything. Really appreciate all that. Austin, you as well. Thanks for doing all that. It was a lot of fun.
I'm sure Austin will be saying you're welcome as well. I'll be singing "You're Welcome" again this year. I know that Joe really liked it, so this time I'll have like actual lyrics to it, so that you guys could actually sound better. I was freestyling last year, so I'll actually have the fuck. So I'll actually have some good lyrics this year. So don't miss it. You guys are really gonna want to go to this ceremony. It is definitely it's definitely BYOB. I'm not buying you guys' fucking food like I did last year. I don't work.
Maybe with some of the winning money, I'll bring a case. We'll see.
Maybe the time when you owed me money for a case.
Now you owe me.
You never paid me back for that. Anymore. All right. Thank you, Connor. It's been a great season, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.